All right, we are recording. Hey everybody. So today I'm going to be going over some match footage of mine. These are like two matches that I've had during my black belt career, and both of them show two different games that I play. And it's basically like how I play as a guard player and how I play on top and passing and stuff. So I'm going to break down these two matches and show you like where I learned a lot of these things or what I'm doing, and we'll talk about it. So we're gonna start with my match in Denver Open last year. This is against Paulo Gabriel, who's a very tough opponent. I've fought him like I think this was my fifth time going against him, and like I've lost like every single time against him. So I really wanted to like get this win. We are different weight classes, so I went up a weight class just to go against him. So this is uh like I was kind of like wanting this match a lot. So let's start the match. So first thing I always want to do is get to my best game, getting to guard. He comes up head. So right now I'm immediately going to my A game, starting with lasso and inverting. What I'm doing here is starting to try to like get a control, and if I can't get control, I'm inverting to get like underneath him. So like if we do go back and like look here, kind of like think around here. Yeah, I got the lasso. He starts to come in. I invert immediately. I'm trying to pull the legs in. Now we're back here. I need to get a grip, so I always sit up. I don't want to sit back because you can like kind of get a head start on me if I'm just flat on my back. So I need to get a grip. So all I'm trying to do right now is get a grip. And then he just went straight into close guard. So it's a good way to like slow your opponent down and have some good control. So right now I'm using the close guard. Maybe see if I can get like a sweep from here because like it's really low risk to try to go for something in someone while you're in close guard because basically they're not going to go anywhere. Once I open my legs up, it will like give them a chance to like start running around. So right now I'm trying to see if I can get an arm drag, trying to like break that grip off the collar and pull it across. But he's very strong. He's doing real well. So now I'm holding both collars and going to double lasso to lasso de la Hiva, which is definitely one of my favorite techniques. So now we're going to like kind of like a waiter sweep because I'm trying to get him off balance, but he's having like really strong base. So right now I should be using my lasso hook to start trying to like pull him up, but he's moving his weight back, which is the correct way to like deal with lasso, which is by just kind of like sitting back and shutting it down. So right now I need to start breaking the grip to start like breaking his posture down here. So I'm switching to the collar grip. I still have my lasso grip. And really what I want to try to do is get the omoplata or try to get underneath his legs. But he's keeping me squared with him, so I can never kind of like get underneath him. Yep, squaring back. Now we're back here. Got the collar again. Either I want to pull my leg out and yank his arm in or pull my leg through and go to omoplata. But once again, he's so far back it's really hard to like get underneath that. So you have to be patient here. I have my foot on the shoulder right here. This is helping me keep distance away from him so he can't start passing to this side. If he's able to push this leg down between his legs, he's going to have an easier chance of passing me on my right side, which is like it's going to open up for, because right now I have my hand on the collar and hand on the sleeve, so I have nothing to block that side. So this foot needs to be up at that shoulder to like stop him from passing to that side. All my attacks are definitely going to be right here. Either I'm going to try to get to de la Hiva, trying to get under the leg, or try to get my omoplata. There we go. Got the de la Hiva. No, then we're back. he's getting really frustrated that he can't break the grip. The key is about having lasso grips is keeping your elbows in. You don't need to have like a crazy strong grip. You shouldn't be like squeezing with your hands. You should just be holding, and like it's gonna be with your arms and your body, like keeping it tight into your body and like glued down here. Once it's like glued to your body, then it's strong. The only thing they're gonna be trying to do is try to circle their hands out to the back of out to the back of like behind my legs. So right now I have double lassos. One's a deep lasso and one's a shallow lasso. So I imagine I'm gonna go, oh yeah, right there. So go back. So here we got double lasso. I have that one here, so it's free. He has his knee coming up. Now it's gonna give me a shot to get to my De La Riva, and then control. All right. So back to the video. Sorry, there's something going on with my computer making a loud noise, so I was making sure it wasn't like interfering with what I was saying. So back to here. Let's go like a little bit back just so we can remember where we're going. So we're here. A little further back. Lasso De La Riva. Right now, I need to be shooting this like across, but he's doing a good job of pushing my knee down, so I can't put it across. So now, the good thing I need to be doing is using this foot that's on the lasso to start getting him off balance. Because right now, has too much balance right now. There you go. Starting to get under. Starting to try to attack. There you go. Now we're going back to the collar lasso with the foot on the shoulder. Maybe looking to get underneath. I'm starting to look to see if I can grab his legs, but I don't want to go right away because if I let go, I know he's going to try to maybe go for a crossface, stop me from getting underneath him. Alright, so now we're back in close guard. We're looking basically just keep the action going, trying to like control here. Right now, I want to set up an armbar because he keeps posturing up like that, but there we go. Now we're back to our game. I didn't really want to stop and slow down from in close guard because he's very strong, and I don't want to like wait till that last second to like have anything go. All right, here we go. This is definitely my go-to from like a lasso spider grip, especially when the weight's kind of like shifted or like they're not like coming in, they're kind of sitting back. Then now I can bring my weight forward. So he right now is sitting, his weight's back. It's gonna be hard for me to get him over me to like set up anything or get underneath him. So right now I'm gonna trap. Yeah, that's quick. Oh. So we're here, here. Sorry. See, he's sitting back. He's putting his weight back. And it's like I could tell like his weight's coming back, and it's more like I could feel this one coming, and it's just like you're just gonna quickly throw the dragon. Yeah, right there. There. Exactly. People are probably getting annoyed by this. Alright. So I'm here, here, here. There. When he has it like down, like kind of like putting pressure right there, that means like I can take this, there's no pressure on this leg, so I can take it out and just yank my arm right across and grab that tricep. Now I'm here, here. Now I tuck my leg in between his legs, and he's trying to hold my knee there so I can't get around him, and he's going to bring this knee up. This is going to stop me from getting to his back. But the key about this is what I showed in my last video about arm drags is like you don't like stop your motion. Like you just keep like, if this is your opponent, you like are always circling around it. There's always this kind of like force of circling around them. I'm never going like directly into him, and if I can't get through him, I just like go back. It's like kind of always going around, just like going around them. So you see in my mat here, I'm gonna go here, get the leg. I start to circle back. I'm circling, and now we get to here and get to the body control. So in this, you can't see what happens, but I get to here. He's starting to kind of go out of bounds to like not let me get my points. He's going to be safe. I'm trying to pull him back in, but he's going to like not give me a chance. But right now he's not even focusing on blocking the hooks. He's kind of just like not caring. He's just kind of like, I'm just going to, what's it called? Like stay on near out of bounds. Once he goes, I'm going to roll out of bounds, and he's not going to be able to get the back hooks and just get an advantage for this like really good spot. But I throw this hook in first, and then we're going to roll out of bounds, and then he sits back, and then I'm able to throw my other hook in, and then we're in bounds, and then he rolls out of bounds. So like I don't get my points, which I thought like I should have got 4 points. Like I did feel like kind of got robbed there. But it's just like what it is. It happens all the time in the matches. So they stop it. All right, we're back again. I think it's going to keep cutting out every 5 minutes. So let's see how this keeps going. All right, so right now we just went out of bounds. I got to the back and we reset it. And I'm trying to, there we go. All right, so I'm walking back. I get an advantage here for the almost sweep, and then another advantage for the back take. Then, right here, I pull guard. I sit down first. He comes up and gets no points. So now I'm on ahead by 2 advantages, and he is on the bottom. So right now, this is where it is getting real tough because it's like you're up by advantages, you're in your best spot position, and tend to slow down. But I am not someone who slows down a lot, so I start to overcompensate and I start to attack a lot. So if I was telling someone here, it would be like slow down, try to get to a position, like close guard here and work to attack. So right now, I'm doing low risk moves, not trying to open up too much. So I'm going to try to keep working this arm drag. But he wants to get control of my sleeve, so here. Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to get the drags. I think he's trying to trap my arm here. Oh, he's trapping it with the lapel. He kept doing this over and over and over. So I just keep him calm there, getting the underhook or overhook here. Maybe we can set up an omoplata or something. Eventually I'm able to pull my hand out here. There we go. Trying to get something. Send the lasso. Now we're back to our game. See, now he's really committed to some big passes. Because now he's down, so he has to go hard and everything. So now all I'm trying to do is get back to my lasso, get some grips, and he's going to be doing some hard passing. So I have to use a lot of my inversions to like circle back through and try to get like leg entanglements. So it's basically going to be this for a while. We set him De La Riva. Trolling. Yeah, so we're just doing the same techniques, but now he's coming a lot more forward, so it's harder for me to even attack. So I should be here, like kind of like chilling, being very defensive, which I really wasn't, which almost cost me the match because I kept trying to attack because I didn't want to even like give him a shot to like beat me. But sometimes like match when you get ahead, you need to slow down because the guy's going to be putting a lot more force. And if you're putting force too, it's like you're going to be opening yourself up, especially when you don't have to open yourself up. And not to be like, I need to win by points, but it's like, even in like submission only, it's like, if you don't have to open up, then don't open up. Like, wait till the guy, especially if like your opponent is like attacking. It's like you need to be a little bit defensive until the like opening shows. Right now, I was kind of like over attacking a lot and almost like got past a couple times. Here, okay, let's see. Got to be some guard retention stuff I can show. I think it's around here. Yep, thin legs. So now this is where I should be going for arm drags. He's right on that leg again, but I'm trying to get my hips back up. Yep, now we're back to the De La Riva. Trying to throw it over. Ooh. So, key component what I missed on this one. Right here. I went for my De La Riva and I forgot to keep my lasso. Or like you need like some sort of grip to control the upper body. So when I went to here, I got the De La Riva. I have the De La Riva and lasso. Like, that's perfect. I have his upper body control and his lower body control, and I'm going to eventually knock him down. Somehow I slip. The grip either is falling out or something. Yeah, see, I lost the grip right there. Now I should have reached up to the collar with my left hand and kept the whole leg and at least just had like some sort of base. So if he cut through, I could like push away and keep like a little base, like keep him from coming in. So here, there's no base. I'm trying to like readjust, and he cuts right into you. And this is like close. This is a close, like almost getting past. But I'm really good at inverting, and I always can get my knee just right in that little nook. There, got my feet in. There. So that's one advantage, which wasn't great. So now the match was tied and all that, and then it was a split decision. I got the nod. So that was a great one to get because I've lost that guy so many times, and it was like finally I was at like my hard work and like determination like pays off. Like, I'm literally someone who's going to keep showing up, even if I'm going to lose over and over and over, just until you hate seeing me, because I'm probably going to be a very annoying opponent. All right, so that was my guard game. A lot of time it's lasso De La Riva, or I usually like invert and spin. I learned a lot of this stuff like from a variety of guys, like the Meow Brothers, Mikey Musumeci. I actually like learned a lot of like the leg entanglement stuff from him because he's very knowledgeable and he told me so many things about like how to like tangle up the legs and the little details of like doing leg hugs or matrix and all that. And then the one person I kind of like base my stuff off is Andres Bonavitsky. Let me see, look him up. Andres Bruno Viscais. I don't know. This dude is definitely where I base my guard game off. He plays a lot of lasso, or not lasso, yeah, lasso guard and like switching under and going to omoplata. Super good omoplata attacks. So if you ever guys want to check him out, let me see. He usually like go over this. I know he has like a good omoplata here. Kind of like right at that. But this dude is amazing getting to omoplatas and finishing from the omoplatas. So if you want to like really have a good omoplata, watch this guy right here. So he does like a basic, like just like kind of like a cross guard omoplata. Nothing crazy here, but it's just like the way he looks for the finish on omoplatas. So you're here, collar, sleeve, trapping it, moving the hips out. The main thing when you're doing omoplatas is keeping that like arm like tight on that body. Like you're pinching your body rather than holding on with your arms. Your hand is good, but it's like you need to start getting that control, and then eventually you need to get up to like the hips. Once you get up to the hips, then you'll have control. Like right there, bam. Ultimate control for the omoplata. And here, he's gonna start moving the feet out, start to step, and start to attack the shoulder. Yep, feet are going to the outside. Oh, there. And that's so. These are the things I'm talking about where it's like he doesn't do like kind of like the traditional stuff of like moving away because it's like sometimes omoplatas are so simple that it's like hard to open up. He does like a lot of these things where he'll like like the in the roll figure out a way to separate the shoulder and then never give that space up. So it's kind of like the concept of like just taking every inch but never taking a step back. Always just kind of like slowly and steady and surely getting like to the position. So right here, he gets a little tighter, doesn't loosen up. The guy rolls, he gets even tighter. See, now that guy's hand is behind the back, and now he's not going to get that shoulder back. And he's trying to go out of bounds, but he's going to hurt his shoulder, and you see him screaming. Done. Ooh. So, like, I definitely would say study this guy if you really want to work your, like, lasso guard and, like, almost, and, like, attacking and stuff from there. He has a really good, like, system and stuff. So, like, this guy is who I like, study the most, especially for guard. All right, so now we'll go to my passing game. So this was in Japan, in Tokyo. It was my first time there. This is the Asian Open. I wanted to compete in this tournament for a long time, and I finally got a chance to do it at black belt, and I made it all the way to the championship and won it. So this is how my finals match in the Asian Open. Mainly, all I did was a lot of passing and just kind of controlling position. I couldn't finish the guy. He was extremely tough. So let's get into it. Hands straight into the double guard pull. Something I do, I think maybe I could point out a little bit is like I know it's maybe a small detail, and maybe most people don't care about it, is my way I pull guard is that I put my hand on the shoulder rather than trying to grab sleeve grips or trying to grab a collar grip. Number one way I think about it is like if I put my hand on the shoulder, like they can't like come into me. And then like it's also like not many people think about grabbing the shoulder, so it's like it's good enough to like count as like a good guard pull. So bam, right there. Oops. So I already have the hand on the shoulder. I'm more rose important detail, but that's something I always try to aim for when I double guard pull. Right now, I'm just trying to set up berimbolo, trying to like get something from this guard pull before coming up. Most time I don't like to come up, or most times I actually do come up a lot, but when in jiu-jitsu you kind of have to be a little bit strategic and think about like ways to like get ahead as quick as you can. So my match before this, like I had an extremely tough match with some guy from Carpe Diem. I like kind of had like jitters and kind of like messed me up, where like I got like a real ahead on someone, and I kind of like was like, whereas like it didn't like turn on, and I almost ended up losing the match because I just kept like making too many mistakes and kept going too fast. So this time I was like, I'm not gonna like wait to go. I'm just gonna like start as fast as I can and control as much as I can. So in this match, it's like a lot of me just controlling the position, taking my time when I'm in good spots. I think a lot of people forget to do that in matches. A lot of times we're just going, and it's like that will backfire on you a lot. So in this match, I'm going to be trying to pass as quick as I can and then control the positions I can. So right now, I was just like, I'm going to come up. I don't want to wait any longer. I got 2 points. I didn't really even notice that, so like I didn't even think I had 2 points there. So right now we're doing a lot of like kind of like a little bit like a back step to float and then spin around. All right. So a lot of stuff is happening right there. So right, we're here, here, here. I have the collar and I have the sleeve. What I want, if I have that position and I'm right there, I like to like tap the knee and use that to pivot and start to pass that side. But he starts to like be real defensive, yanks in. He grabs my belt. I don't know what he's going to do with that. It's like almost about to come off, so I'm not really too worried. But I kind of could tell he's starting to like set up like something to tangle me up in. So I'm just like, I'm going to go. I'm going to jump out of this, and I don't really care where I land. So I'm here, and I'm immediately thinking maybe I should start to like backstep over, like just like I need to like start getting out of between his legs because right now he's gonna want to wrap my leg up and like tangle it up with his. So now we're here. He sit up. It's like a single leg. So I immediately am like, I'm gonna backstep on this because I don't want him to come up. I'd rather have him on his back because then I can keep his weight down on. Because right now, if I'm here, I'm off balance. I'm going to backstep, at least on his back, and I have a little bit of balance. So I don't like to crossface people. I like to post out a lot, which is like has some benefits and some like not benefits. Like really, when you go here, you want to crossface the guy and control him. But I'm like, nah, I don't have a good crossface in the sense of like quick and like holding it tight. I'm more like I could float like real well because my legs are real flexible and I can move real fast. So I'm kind of floating here, but he still has my leg trapped in between the guard, so I can't really like get it out yet. And then I think he turns back into me. He's getting back in the guard. Yeah, so he's trying to get my legs back in. So then as he's trying to keep this leg into the guard, and he's trying to get back to guard, now my leg's almost actually out of the guard. So now I was like, oh, I'm just going to step my foot over and like clear out this way. And now I'm going to like start to turn into him. So I'm going to step this foot out and start to like face in. Yeah, now we're here. Now I'm pushing that knee like up away so he can't like hook his foot in. So like he wants to bring this foot in. We're going to end up in like a 50-50. I don't want that, so I'm pushing his knee down. And, like, it's not like I need to push it out of the way. I just need to make sure it's, like, up so it's going to be hard for him to pull his foot in. So the higher, like, I bring his knee towards my leg, the harder it's going to be for him to, like, weave his leg into mine. So then this next part, as I do that, I'm clearing it, and I beat him. So now, okay, let's go back a little bit. Alright, so I beat the leg. So now he can't get that this hook in to get his like legs tangled up with mine. So now he has to turn to his stomach. This is something I feel like I've gotten really good at, and this is where I learned from Liam switching real fast and like going with the motion of your opponent. So like he starts to turn in, I'm going to back step all the way across to the other side and bringing my elbow on the other side, like elbow on my like the face with a cross face. I'm gonna bring it all the way to his hip and back step on the other side. So I go here, back step. Now I have control. So now we're here. He turns into me, and now I want to like hop to his far side and get around his legs here. So I'm trying to hop over, but I miss. He brings that leg in, and he traps my legs here. So now I'm not really too worried about it because right now I'm like, I just want to control the position. I don't want to keep moving, keep trying to pass because eventually it's like if you keep creating too much space, you're going to lose. And right now I have a chance to like control the position. And it's like if he gets this, I'm not too worried about him holding my foot. So he's here, he gets the leg, But right now, I kind of have an arm triangle, and he's trying to push that leg in. And right now, I could almost am trying to get the back hook in too. But he's not going to allow that. He's going to start to bring his hip out. See, he's already trying to bring that hip out and trying to push my leg down. So then I pull my leg out to drive my knee to the floor. So he can't even get that here. So now I'm setting up my arm in Ezekiel. I learned this from Keenan Cornelius at the Europeans. I think it was 2013 when he choked out Joao. Since that ever happened, I use that a lot. So if we can go actually to that video, YouTube. Hopefully they have this video still. Yep, right here. Joao Openweight Finals. It's definitely not the same position as I'm in, but it's the same choke. It's just getting that arm like a kind of a seatbelt grip, but then kind of going to up by the head. So we're here. Yeah. So it's like a seatbelt grip, but your arm's up by the head, like you're gonna set up an arm triangle. But they're not. Their backs are not flat on the mat because you can't hit an arm triangle if their back's not flat on the mat. If they're flat on the mat, then you can go for the arm triangle because you can drive your shoulder into the neck. So you're here, you have the grip. You can't really get the arm triangle, so then you're gonna switch, grab your own sleeve, and then bring your hand in. Here, here, here. The key about doing this submission is not stretching with your arms, but driving your weight into it, putting your chest on top of it, because it's more like the arm on top or the arm on bottom is where it's going to get more tension rather than the one pushing down. The one pushing down is you shouldn't be focusing on that. It's more like you're pushing him down with your body. So you see Keenan Cornelius is lifting his weight up and kind of pushing it down. And then he gets it there. And this is just brutal. And you see the leg go up. Wait, it's gonna, and down. There it goes. And he's out. Yeah. So from here, I try to do it. I'm pretty good at this one. I understand how the basics do it. But this guy was so hard to finish. He just basically, you're kind of always given an option. Do you want to tap out this way or do you want to just give up the position? And he basically just always gave up the position rather than not get submitted. So see right now he's blocking it. He's doing his best to not get submitted. And I got that arm in deep. And then this is where he just turns his back flat because he's I don't get subbed. So then I get my plus 4 points for mount. So now his back's flat on the mat, and now I want to try to set up the arm triangle. So in this match, I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing it. I really want to make sure I do everything correctly. I want to make the least amount of mistakes in this. So right now, I'm trying to bring my hips down and trying to get low, but he keeps trying to turn in. He has this grip on the back of my shoulder where he's pulling it in. And right now, I just want to keep driving my shoulder down. I'm getting lower, but every time he keeps turning into me, so I'm bringing my weight off my shoulder. So I need to keep him from bringing his leg in. So then I just kind of bailed on it because I'm not really great at arm triangles. So I just switch back to the other side, go to side control. And I kick him 6 times in the head. I feel bad for this. But I'm trying to step over his head so I can attack his arm. So right now, I have this underhook, and I want to get this arm bar. This is usually my go-to right here. If I ever can get that an underhook on that guy, Alright, let's go back. So this is something that's also very important to talk about. So he gives up. So if I have that underhook, I'm gonna go attack the arm. Anytime anyone puts that arm like by my body or like where I could trap it, it's like I'm basically having a better chance to isolate it and attack it from there. He realizes that, so then he brings his arm back in, and then he actually gets an underhook on me. I see a lot of people struggle, like in the gym at least, struggle with like dealing with an underhook. And like I had that problem too. Was struggle like how to like react to an underhook, because like you kind of like if you don't deal with it, it will like it's kind of like you try to like hold it tighter, or try to get your underhook back, which is impossible. So the way I deal with it is that if I lose my underhook, I just bring that arm that was supposed to be underhooking onto the nearest hip. So as you see, he gets his arm back, he bumps, gets his underhook, and now I'm switching over. So I'm bringing that arm that's supposed to be underhooking on this side to his far hip, and then this one, my elbow into his shoulder. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because now I don't have control to like stop him from underhooking me, but I can at least switch it where it's like the underhook doesn't matter as long as I block his hips. Now we're going to north-south. So now that underhook doesn't help. There you go. We got control. Yep, and there you go. Now I'm blocking the hip. So I'm basically one hand on the shoulder, over the head, and one blocking the hip. And now we're kind of like in a north-south side control. So right now I'm circling a little out to the back because I want to like see if I can start to attack his neck. He still has his arm across, which is not going to help him. But now he lets it go back. Now we get the underhook. Oh, and then we're going right here. So right now I'm playing pretty loose because I want him to open up a little bit more to like now like reach up for my arms, let me get to his back or something because he's kind of being really defensive. And I've kicked him in the head a million times, but he's okay. Alright, we're back. Cut out again. No problem. So let's finish this up and then we're done. Alright, so as I was saying, we were going for side control and looking to attack north-south. If we go back, might have missed a couple of seconds of where I was attacking. So here I'm trying to set up the north-south choke where it's basically you hug the head and you drop your shoulder into their neck and you want to like isolate the space right here. Trying to put my body as flat as I can to the ground, but he is just getting underneath my head and not letting me do this. So all I'm going to keep focusing on is controlling. Now I have isolated his arm, but it's not really helping. So now I get two underhooks on both of his grips, and I sit back. Now I'm looking to attack the arm on the same side. Now I have Kimura grip. We're here. I'm going to throw the leg over the face, and now we're into the armbar position. So here he grabs his belt, which is under his thing, and I can't pull it off. So when I get to here and someone connects their hands, there's going to be a lot of tension. But he grabs his belt, so now it's like he's connected with his body, and I can't break this grip anymore. So let's basically just skip to... Here we go. I think this is it. Alright, so I go back to the Kimura grip, and then we go to the back here. So let's go back. I have the armbar grip. I'm just not really getting anywhere with this because he's holding his belt, and I can't finish it. So I switch my hand back in, lock the Kimura grip, and now I'm going to look for to get the back. Bring my head back, throw it over, get both hooks in, seatbelt control right away, get my 4 points, body triangle. Trick with body triangle, you keep your leg on the outside, but you can also keep your foot on the inside. You just never want your foot to go across the other side of the hips. So these are like the two good ways to control. Body triangle up. Just keep moving my hips. As long as I have this underhook, he's not going to really lose that back. I'm not going to lose the back. Even though I don't have like my perfect hooks, it's like I'm fine. Always keeping the arm underhook, the seatbelt grip right there. Body triangle. Then we just get here, me hugging him, looking for the finish. And then really, like, nothing else happens in this match. I stay on his back. We end up having to reset. We get to here. And basically the match is starting to end. He starts to try to get to my back from here. And I'm pretty flexible where I can, like, shut down anyone trying to, like, follow me or leg drag me. I become very hard to do it. So, this is how I won the Asian Open. And perfect. We'll go back to get that though. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope maybe it brought a little insight to maybe some techniques we don't even talk about in our class. Or maybe, I'm hoping this is maybe a new aspect I can go into, breaking down matches and stuff, or break down other people's matches. So if you want me to watch your match, you want me to watch someone else's match, I can do that. Just let me know. Alright, have a good day.